Okay, righto then, let's have a little warm up. And we'll do some jumping jacks to get us started as usual. And into some spotty dogs. And relax, so squatting down low, reaching up high as usual. Well, as always, we're going to do, for abs, 4 sets of 4 exercises for 30 seconds each exercise, and opposite hand to foot. One more on each side, and let's relax and I'll show you the first 4 exercises. So the first one, you'll be familiar with all these, but the first one, the full sit up. We're going to spin round onto our elbows. We're going to go side plank to side plank. You can do it on the elbows or the hands, whichever you prefer. We're staying face down, and we're going to do the step forward mountain climber. And then for the last one, we're going to spin round and do the leg lift to hip push, okay? So starting with that full sit up, let's get down on the mats. And here we go, in 3, 2, 1, and go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Spinning round for side plank to side plank. So your choice, either on the elbows or on the hands. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm going to go hands actually. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're going to do the step forward mountain climber next. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Spinning over onto our backs again. And we've got the leg lift with the hip push. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway. Three, 2, 1, and rest for 10. We're back to the full sit-up. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest for 10. Spinning round for the side plank to side plank. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway. Three, 2, 1, and rest. 10 seconds rest. We got the step forward mountain climber. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Ten seconds to go. Three, 2, 1, and rest for 10. And we've got our leg lift with the hip push again. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway. 3, 2, 1, and rest for 10. Last round of these coming up, so full sit up again. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, spinning round again for that side plank to side plank. Last set of these. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Step forward mountain climbers coming up in 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Nearly there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Spinning over for our last set of leg lift to hip push. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. 30 seconds rest, and I'll show you what we're doing next. So, similar format, slightly harder exercises. So we're going to go elbow to knee crunches for the next one. And then we're spinning round again. We're going to go cross body mountain climber. Then we're going to go shoulder touch plank, so the wide legged position. And then we're going to spin round and do knee tucks. Okay, same muscles being hit, slightly harder. So elbow to knee crunches to start. Let's have a go. So let's get down on those mats. And here we go. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Elbow to knee crunches. Three, 2, 1, and rest. So spinning round, we've got the crossbody mountain climber. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Stretch those knees nice and far forward. Crossing the body, feel those abs, obliques. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1, and rest for 10. Shoulder touch plank next. Coming up in 3, 2, 1, and go. Trying to keep the hips as still as you can manage. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Spinning back round, ready for knee tucks. So supported on your arms. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So we're back on our backs for elbow to knee crunches, second set. Here we go. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Spinning round again into that plank position, ready for the crossbody mountain climbers. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Three, 2, 1, and rest for 10. Shoulder touch plank coming up. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Pushing that supporting hand nice and hard into the floor should help a little bit. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Spinning round for those knee tucks again. And here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, last set of these then. So we're back for the elbow to knee crunch. Coming up in 3, 2, 1, and go. Three, 2, 1, and rest for 10. Spinning round for the last set of crossbody mountain climbers. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shoulder touch plank coming up. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Spinning round, last set of those knee tucks. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway. Three, two, one, and rest. Well done, everyone. So the next round, we've got a couple of slightly less ab-focused exercises. In fact, in the next couple of rounds, so we're going to hit some other bits of the core. However, we're going to start with abs again. So we're going to do starfish crunch for the first one. Then we're going to come up for Russian twist. And then we're going to do two that are more for lower back and hips. So the first one is the back and forth, which we've done many a time before. And then another, I'll call it an old favourite, we'll do the Angel of Death. Okay, so starfish crunch, Russian twist, back and forth, and Angel of Death. Starting with the starfish crunch. So let's get down on those mats and have a go. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Trying to keep the feet off the floor, reaching across for the opposite foot, working the abs and the obliques. Oh. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Russian twist next. So not forgetting to lean back into it. Russian twist. 3, 2, 1, and go. I have to keep my feet on the floor for this one at the moment. "15 seconds. Ooh. 10 seconds now. Turning as much as you can from the waist. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So we're spinning round once again into that plank position to do the back and forth. Normally with a press up, no press up tonight. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. So dropping your bottom as far back towards your heels as you can, and back to the starting position. Working the legs a bit, working the shoulders, but predominantly the hips, the lower back, and those ab muscles as well. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So laying face down on the mat, we've got the Angel of Death. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So lifting the legs and the chest, squeezing between the shoulder blades as those hands come down to the hips. Squeezing the glutes to keep the legs up. Working those lower back muscles. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Spinning back round onto the back for our second set of starfish crunches. Here we go again. Starfish crunches in 3, 2, 1, and go. Ten seconds. 9, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Sitting up, ready for Russian twist. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Leaning back into it. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Spinning round. We've got the back and forth again. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway. Three, 2, 1, and rest. And we've got the Angel of Death. So flat down, face down on the mat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. One more round of this to go. So we're back onto our backs for the Starfish Crunch. Oh. And here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Coming up for our last set of Russian twist. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, spinning around for our last set of the back and forth. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Laying flat on the mat, face down, ready for the Angel of Death for the last time. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest for 30 seconds. Okay, last round coming up. We're all facing upwards for all the exercises on the next one, so we don't have to spin around. So we're going to do two that are pretty much general core, and then we're going to do 2 that are glutes. So the general core ones are going to be the tabletop, hand to foot, trying to keep those hips up as high as we can. Then we're going to do Jackie's favourite. She'll be so happy that I've included this at the end. The circles. Oh, she's waving. She's only using 2 fingers, but she's waving. And then we're going to come down onto our backs, and we're going to do a single leg glute bridge, holding 30 seconds on each side. Now, I shan't be doing those with you, because my physio has told me not to, so I'll just sit and watch you. Okay, so tabletop, hand to foot for the first one. If the hand to foot gets too much, just try and hold the tabletop position. If you have your hands facing the side, that seems to be a bit kinder on the wrists for this one. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice high hips. Three, 2, 1, and rest for 10. Okay, so the lovely circles, 15 seconds in each direction. 3, 2, 1, and go. Changing direction in 3, 2, 1, and go the other way. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so single leg glute bridge lifts. As I say, I'm not going to join you for this one, injury permitting. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. So pushing up through that single leg, squeeze the glutes, push that weight through the heel of the supporting foot, and try and get a nice straight line from your shoulder through the hips to the knees and then to that extended foot. Nice straight line all the way up the body. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest for 10. We're going to do exactly the same thing on the other leg. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Same applies. Squeeze those glutes. Aim for that nice straight line from shoulder all the way down to toes. Ten more seconds to go. Squeezing hard. Push that foot down through your heel. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. 10 seconds rest. And we're back up in that tabletop position, touching opposite hand to foot. In 3, 2, 1, and up we go. I'm finding this one hard as well tonight. If you keep your hips up, you should feel pretty massive core engagement every time you lift a hand and foot. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 10 seconds rest, then we've got the lovely circles. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Changing direction in 3, 2, 1, and go the other way. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, staying on the back, we're back to those single leg glute bridge lifts. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Up we go. Pushing through that supporting heel. Keeping everything tight, keep those hips up. Squeezing the glutes as hard as you can. If it gets too much, revert to a 2-footed glute bridge and just hold for both sets. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 10 seconds rest, and we'll go with the other leg. In 3, 2, 1, and up we go again. Obviously doing exactly the same amount of effort. For another 10 seconds. And then we've got one more round to go, and then our stretching. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest for 10 seconds. We're back to the tabletop hand to foot for the last time. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest for 10. Circles coming up for the last time. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Changing direction. 3, 2, 1, and go the other way. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, last sets of those glute bridges. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and up we go. Last set on this leg. Keep everything tight for another 15 seconds. Nearly there now. 10 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 10 seconds rest. So last set for tonight, coming up in 3, 2, 1, and off we go on the other leg. And then we'll do some stretches. 15 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So as we've just worked the glutes, what an ideal time to do the glute stretch. So as always, crossing one leg over the other, bringing the other leg up towards you and pulling in nice and tight for 20 seconds of glute stretch on this side. If you want to make it harder, push in with the knee, you'll get even more stretch. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Swapping those legs over, and the same on the other side. Ready, and go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So staying on our backs, we're going to keep our knees bent and our feet flat on the floor, taking both arms out to the side, and then we're going to drop both knees down to one side. So keeping your shoulder blades flat on the floor, might need to manoeuvre your hips a little bit, but just get those knees down to one side. Don't have to keep the knees together. We're trying to feel that stretch in the lower back a little bit and across the hip. We're going to extend the upper leg out straight in a second, which will vastly increase the stretch across the hip. So let's do that. Extend the upper leg out straight and let that foot be pulled down towards the floor. You should immediately get a bigger stretch over the hip, into the obliques, and in the lower back a little bit. Holding for a few seconds. Okay, bringing the leg back in, bring the knees up to the centre, and then dropping the knees down to the other side. Again, if you need to move the hips around a bit, please do so. I can never get my knees together in this stretch. As long as you feel the stretch, that's all that matters. Okay, just letting those muscles relax a little bit. And now extending the upper leg out straight again and immediately feeling that extra stretch across the hip, into the obliques and into the back. Just try and relax all those muscles. Let the foot be pulled towards the floor. Tucking the knee back in, coming back into the centre. And now slowly turning over so that you're on your hands and knees. I prefer to do this one with my knees towards the edge of the mat, my feet together. We're going to drop our bottom back onto our heels and then reach down the mat, bringing your forehead down onto the mat, pushing those hands away and then pushing the armpits down into the mat. Should feel the stretch in the lower back and then travelling up towards the shoulder blades. We're just going to hold here for a few seconds. Taking the right hand out to the edge of the mat, bringing the left hand on top of the right and then sinking back into that stretch to feel the extra stretch down the left side. Okay, bringing the left hand to the edge of the mat, the right hand on top of the left, and again back down, this time to feel the extra stretch in the right side. Okay, bringing the arms to the centre, and then slowly standing up. Okay, we're going to take our feet to slightly wider than shoulder width. We're going to be bringing the head down again, so nice and slowly now, running those hands down the front of the legs to stretch the hamstrings, and again relaxing the lower back as well. Keeping the knees locked out. Taking both hands over onto one leg, keeping the knees locked out again. And around to the other leg. Back round into the centre, and again slowly coming up. Okay, let's take both arms back, pushing back as far as you can. Round to the front, interlocking the fingers, turning the palms out, bringing the arms overhead and pushing back again as far as you can. And relax, last stretches for tonight. As usual, taking one arm across the chest, pushing in from the triceps, stretching that back of the shoulder. And around to the other side. And there we go, done for another week. Thanks for coming, everyone.